Sean the Chef. Welcome back to a new series I like to call Quarantine Cooking. Coming at you live this Easter Sunday in Charlotte, North Carolina. Happy Easter to all y'all. Tonight we're going to be making some quarantine wonton soup. A couple quick ingredients for tonight's meal. First off, we got a half onion right here. Gonna dice that up. Got about 5 button mushrooms. Gonna slice them. Got 6 or 7 whole peeled little baby red potatoes and golden potatoes. We got some frozen wontons because I haven't mastered the skill yet of cooking wontons. So we got some frozen ones right here. We got secret ingredient right here, hoisin sauce. Very useful in Chinese cooking. Some sriracha, some chicken stock, a little olive oil, salt and pepper. You got it. First step in making this is you want to turn your stove on, get the burner on to about medium-high heat. Take some olive oil, throw a little bit of that in there, maybe about a tablespoon or so. Just get that going in there, let it heating up. Come over here and start to dice the onion. You know, you just want to cut in, and then do a little couple of dim dabs, you know. And then you just come on down, dice it, and keep going for the whole onion, all right? And once you get to where about you think you can't dice anymore, just flip it over and start dicing that one right there. All right, we got the oil nice and hot here. You can tell that oil is hot when it moves around very loosely in the pan. Just gonna take our onions, throw them right in there. You wanna hear that nice sizzle. Take this, throw it in the sink. Someone will do that. Come over here, grab a little Himalayan pink sea salt, favorite type of salt. Throw some of that in there. A little black pepper in there, never hurt no one. Take a little spatula here, get a little mix going, and let them sit for a little. Got our onions going in the pan here. I actually lowered the heat down to low. You don't want the onions to really burn, you just want them to try and get a little translucent color to them, you know? Keep them going. We're gonna come over here, slice up our 5 button mushrooms. Very nice mushroom we have here. Just want to slice them about, I'd say about a 1/4 inch thick. Get them all going. You know, once you really learn how to cut these, you can really keep them going pretty fast. And we're just gonna let those onions keep going for a little, maybe about 2 more minutes or so. And once we're done cutting these mushrooms up here, we're gonna take them and throw them right in there with the onions as well. Now we got them all cut up. You know, you want to make sure you clean them as well. So throw them right under some running water before you want to cut them, just to get that dirt off. You know, it's not too much usually. They do a good job at the grocery store, but you just want to get some of the dirt off. And then we're gonna come over here and throw them right into the pan. And we're just gonna take our spatula, mix them with the onions as well, let them start getting some of that salt and pepper on them. All right, we got the mushrooms and onions going in the olive oil. They've been in there on low for about 5 minutes now. Just want to get a little color on them, not too much. Now we're gonna step over here, get the hoisin sauce, one of my favorite ingredients. Take about 2 tablespoons of this and put it in there. We got about 1 right there. And 1 more. It's okay if you want to lower it down to 1 tablespoon or even do 3. It depends on if you like it. And we just got to mix those up, let them go for about 5 more minutes, and then we're going to add our chicken broth. All right, onions and mushrooms have been going for about 5 minutes now with the hoisin sauce. You take a couple of little daps of red pepper flakes. You know, you can use whichever. We have some that we grew ourselves. Just gonna take a couple of that, throw that right in there with the mushrooms and onions. Give it a little mix. And now we're gonna step over here and get the chicken broth. We got 2 cans of it. We're gonna throw it right in there. And we're gonna come back with our spatula and deglaze the pan, just so we can get all the good bits off the bottom to add some more flavor to it. We got the mushrooms and onions going in the broth for about, I'd say about 7 to 8 minutes now, brought them to a boil. I meant to say earlier, but we're gonna add one clove of crushed garlic to this as well. You know, it just really adds some more fresh flavor to the broth. And then take that, throw that right in there. And we're gonna come back over here. And I know we already added red pepper flakes, but this is for people that like it a little extra spicy, as do I. Just add about a tablespoon of Siracha. And just throw that right in the broth. Mix it around. We're gonna come back in about 10 more minutes and drop in the potatoes. Now we got the broth just fully going, got all the flavors incorporated. And the final part, to add some more flavors, these little baby potatoes here. I'm just gonna take them, cut them in half. Nothing too special. Just cut them in half. Take them over here to the pot. Just gonna drop them right in there. Put it on low heat. We're gonna cover it and let them go for about 35-40 minutes, just so the potatoes can cook and that stock can get some more flavor to it. So the stock has been going for about, say, roughly 40 minutes or so. We got the potatoes fully cooked now. I'm gonna come over here to these wontons. They're fully cooked. They came frozen from the grocery store, chicken and cilantro flavored. Very helpful because it does take a long time to make homemade wontons. So it's good to have them frozen like this. We're just gonna take them, drop them right into the soup, and then let them sit for a little. They should be done, you know, in about 5 minutes. Just let the soup heat them up. We'll come back when we're ready to plate. Now we got the wontons in there. We brought the soup back up to a boil. Let it go for about 5 minutes. Now we're gonna cut the heat off and plate it up. Make sure that you get some of the mushrooms and potatoes in here as well. And then a little bit of broth, just to add some more flavor. And then top it off with a couple wontons. And just like that, you made quarantined wonton soup. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.